Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel's lecture on sleep. Today we're embarking on a journey down the shadow path, not to fear the darkness, but to understand it, and through that understanding, find our way back to the restorative light of a good night's sleep. How many of you have found yourselves lying awake at 3 a.m. staring at the ceiling mind racing, while the rest of the world seems to be peacefully asleep? You're not alone. In our hyper-connected, always-on world, sleep has become a luxury for many, when it is, in fact, a biological necessity as vital as breathing or eating. So what is this elusive thing we call sleep? It's not just your body shutting down. It's an incredibly active, highly organized process that is crucial for our physical and mental health. Think of it like a nightly maintenance crew for your brain and body. While you're dreaming, this crew is hard at work, repairing cells, consolidating memories, and flushing out toxins that build up during the day. When we don't get enough quality sleep, this essential work gets left undone, and the consequences can be profound. Let's break down the architecture of sleep. We cycle through different stages throughout the night, primarily categorized into REM, rapid eye movement, and non-REM sleep. Non-REM sleep is further divided into 3 stages. Stage 1 is that light, drowsy state where you can be easily woken. Stage 2 is a bit deeper. Your heart rate and body temperature drop. Stage 3 is the deep sleep, the most restorative phase. This is when your body does most of its physical repair work. Then, there's REM sleep. This is where the magic happens for your mind. It's when you dream vividly, and your brain processes emotions and solidifies memories. A healthy night involves cycling through these stages multiple times. Now let's talk about the shadows, the common culprits that disrupt this delicate cycle. One of the biggest is our old friend, stress. When we're stressed, our body releases cortisol, the fight or flight hormone. This is great if you're running from a lion, but not so great when you're trying to wind down. Your mind gets stuck in a loop of worries, work deadlines, family issues, that awkward thing you said 5 years ago. This hyper-arousal state is the enemy of sleep. Another major shadow is our modern lifestyle, particularly our relationship with screens. The blue light emitted from our phones, tablets, and computers is a powerful signal to our brain that it's daytime. It suppresses the production of melatonin, the hormone that tells our body it's time to sleep. So, that late-night scroll through social media, it's basically telling your brain, hey, wake up, it's noon. Our habits, or what experts call sleep hygiene, also play a huge role. An inconsistent sleep schedule is a big one. Going to bed and waking up at different times every day, especially on weekends, confuses your body's internal clock or circadian rhythm. Think of it like giving your body jet lag without ever leaving your home. Caffeine and alcohol are other common disruptors. That afternoon, coffee might seem harmless, but caffeine has a long half-life, meaning it can still be affecting you hours later. And while a glass of wine might make you feel sleepy initially, it actually fragments your sleep later in the night, especially disrupting that crucial REM stage. So how do we step out of these shadows and find our way to restful sleep? It's not about finding a magic pill, but about building a series of small, consistent, positive habits. Let's call this creating our path to light. First, let's reclaim our bedroom. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for sleep. This means it needs to be dark, quiet, and cool. Invest in blackout curtains, use an eye mask, or try earplugs if noise is an issue. The ideal temperature for sleep is actually quite cool, around 18 degrees Celsius or 65 degrees Fahrenheit. And most importantly, the bed is for sleep and intimacy only. No working, no eating, and definitely no scrolling through stressful news feeds in bed. Next, establish a powerful wind-down routine. This is your personal ritual to signal to your body and mind that the day is over and it's time to prepare for rest. This should start at least 30 to 60 minutes before you want to be asleep. Turn off all screens. Yes, all of them. Instead, read a physical book, listen to calming music, take a warm bath, or practice some gentle stretching. The goal is to shift your nervous system from go, go, go to slow, slow, slow. Let's talk about managing that racing mind. If you find yourself in a worry spiral, don't just lie there battling your thoughts. Get out of bed for a few minutes. Go to another room and write down whatever is on your mind. This is called a brain dump. Pour all your worries, to-do lists, and anxieties onto a piece of paper. This simple act can externalize the thoughts, making them feel less overwhelming and clearing mental space. Then, when you feel sleepy again, go back to bed. Mindfulness and breathing exercises are also incredibly powerful tools. A simple technique is the 4-7-8 breath. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4, hold your breath for a count of 7, and then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 8. Repeat this a few times. This technique activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is your body's rest and digest mode, calming you down physically and mentally. Let's not forget the importance of your daytime habits. Get some sunlight exposure in the morning. This helps to anchor your circadian rhythm and reinforces the natural sleep-wake cycle. Regular physical activity is fantastic for sleep, but try to avoid intense exercise too close to bedtime, as it can be overly stimulating. Be mindful of your diet as well. A heavy, rich meal right before bed can cause discomfort and disrupt sleep. Now, what if you've tried all these things and you're still struggling? It's important to recognize when you might need more support. Persistent sleep problems can sometimes be a sign of an underlying medical condition, like sleep apnea or restless leg syndrome. If your sleep issues are causing significant distress or impacting your daily life, please don't hesitate to talk to a doctor or a sleep specialist. It's a sign of strength to seek help. There is no shame in admitting you need a guide to help you find your way. Remember, the journey to better sleep is a marathon, not a sprint. You will have good nights and bad nights. The key is not to get discouraged. Be patient and compassionate with yourself. Each small step you take to prioritize your sleep is an investment in your long-term health and happiness. You are building a path one stone at a time out of the shadows and into the restorative light. Think of it this way. Every night offers a fresh start, a chance to reset and recharge. By understanding the science of sleep and consciously building healthier habits, you can transform your relationship with the night from one of anxiety to one of peaceful restoration. You have the power to reclaim your sleep and in doing so reclaim your energy, your clarity, and your joy. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through the shadow path of sleep. I hope this has illuminated some new strategies for you to try. Remember, a good day starts the night before. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more lectures on well-being. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's one new habit you're going to try for better sleep? Sweet dreams, and see you next time.